Do you ever feel like life is pointless? Have you ever heard that the only thing that you can be certain about in life is death? Because I often think about this. You know, we make plans and things don't go our way, and then we end up in a situation that we don't like, but then we stay there because whatever excuse we come up with. But truly, life is quite pointless. Like, if you really think about it, like, you're born and then you do stuff and then you die. But your life is pointless, okay? If there is no reason to do anything, then there is no reason not to do anything, right? Like, why not travel the world? Like, why not? You're gonna die anyways. Why not pursue your dream? Like, why not? Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Like, you're still gonna die. So I often think about this and I reflect on this, and lately I've been really trying to embrace this train of thought, and I am really doing things just because I want to do them. I'm not precluding myself anything. You know, I used to be somebody who was really worried about the future, and I would try to, and I saved up a ton of money working and studying, because I wasn't really buying anything other than paying rent. You know, I was putting everything I earn on the side for one day, you know. But then I thought, if 30-year-old Sofia needs 20-year-old Sofia's money, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm gonna think I did something very wrong. I'm not somebody who likes to buy stuff. In fact, the less I own, the better I feel, because things just stress me out. I just think it's such a waste to own a lot of stuff, but that's beside the point. So I'm using my money to plan experiences and do things that I really want to do, because why not? You know, like, I've always wanted to learn French, so I'm gonna go spend 2 months in France just because, you know. So I really hope this inspires you to do something that you really want to do. You know, just try it out, see how it feels, because I think you'll feel a lot lighter once you do it. Once you start to understand and really believe that your life is a gift, okay? You don't have much time. As a matter of fact, you don't know if you have that much time left. And so why not at least try to pursue what it is that you want? You know, I went to a party a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking to people, trying to make conversation, and turns out none of them was happy with their life. None of them. I didn't meet one person who was happy with what they wanted to do. And that really stunned me. I'm like, this is all like young people who have potential, and all of them are unhappy, and all of them have said that, well, for now, this is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. I'm like, what do you mean that you can't do anything about it? I don't believe you, okay? I don't believe you. You might have to do sacrifices, you might have to change your lifestyle, you might have to put yourself in positions that will be uncomfortable, because it will be uncomfortable to follow your dreams. It's not gonna be a like easy, let's go. Like, no, it's not gonna be that easy, because you're gonna have to face a lot of people who are gonna tell you, oh my god, that's crazy, like, aren't you scared, aren't you this, aren't you that? I'm like, no, I'm not scared, okay? Things will go how they have to go, and if they won't go the way I want them to go, I will find another way, okay? And the point is that if you're in that position where you're not happy with how things are, just know, okay? Just know and understand that there is no point in not doing what you want to do, because there is no point in doing anything. So why not at least do what it is that makes you happy? Do you know? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. And I wanted to ask you, because I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious about this. I've been asking all the people I know about this, like, what do they think of their life? What is their dream? What is they want to do? You know, because I think not a lot of people have asked that question. Not a lot of people ask that question, and a lot of people are so lost in their everyday life that they forget to ask themselves that question. And being asked that question kind of wakes you up. I think it kind of like makes you like, oh wait, maybe I'm not happy. You know, because when you are in a routine and you're doing the same things over and over again, you kind of lose yourself and you forget what it is that you want, and then you wake up and you're 40 years old and you're unhappy, and you won't be able to get back the time you've lost. I mean, sure, you can take charge and change things, but, you know, the earliest you take charge, the better. And so I wanted to ask you if there is something that you're putting away, that you're not doing, that you really want to do. What is a dream of yours? You know, when we're little, we dream about so many things and then we stop, you know. Oh my god, I always end up crying. Okay, so is there something you really want to do? Because I think some people will actually have to think so hard about it, because in the everyday life you kind of forget to remind yourself that you can't find a purpose, and that purpose can just be to find that inner peace within you, you know. Why not? So yeah, I hope to see you soon. And if you're wondering what I'm playing with, it's just the, I don't know how this is called, I guess the cap for the camera thingy. So I don't know, just in case you're curious what I'm holding. Okay, I'll see you soon.